Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you guys my first ever speed build in The Sims 4, released on my YouTube channel, of course. So today I'm building a house called Modern Wickish, and I'm building this in Oasis Springs. And yeah, so right now I'm working on the exterior, and as I'm doing so, I'm going to go ahead and talk about a few things real quickly. So, I know it's been a really long time since I have been on YouTube, and I created an update video, so you guys can go check that out if you would like. It will be listed down below and it will be linked down below in the description if you guys would like to check that out, and it basically explains everything and where I've been and why I've been gone. So now kind of moving on to the house just for a real quick second. I made use of the new half walls, and I'm absolutely in love with them. They just are so amazing, and I love how we have different heights. I just think that that was such an amazing touch, and I'm so glad that they did that. So since I have been gone for a while, almost a year, you guys have actually not really seen anything in The Sims 4 except for my create a sim that I did for my update video. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Sims 4 and the expansion packs, stuff packs, and game packs, and what I think of them, since of course you guys actually don't know my opinion and you may not care about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. So first The Sims 4. So I actually really enjoyed The Sims 4. I think they took a more realistic approach to it, and I just really like it. I also like building in The Sims 4 because it's a lot faster, even though this house did take me 8 hours to build, but it's a lot faster than The Sims 3. I do wish that they had constraint for elevation because some of the things that I really wanted to do to this house, I needed constraint for elevation, but I was able to make it work without the cheat, so yeah, I had no other choice though. So yeah. I do really like how we can take a pregnancy test. I think that is so cool instead of hearing a baby jingle. The only thing that I would change is I don't like how they get a baby bump right away. I think that's just kind of weird. And the only way that they don't get one is if your Sims are like stick skinny. And yeah, and I love the aspect of how they gain weight. I think that is just absolutely amazing. I love it because you do gain weight after you have a baby and if you don't eat right, and I just think it's so cool and very realistic. I also love the fact that our Sims can wear whatever they want when they are pregnant. I think that is so cool because I hated the crappy outfits that we got in The Sims 3 and how you can only change them if you had the Master Controller mod. So I think that is so cool that we can still change their appearance even when they are pregnant. So I do really enjoy The Sims 4. For a while I did get kind of bored with it, and I had stopped playing it for a while, just because again I feel like I kind of explored everything that there was to explore about it. I had completed a lot of the aspirations, I had completed all of the kid aspirations, so again I was quite bored. So moving on to the first game pack that was released, which is Outdoor Retreat. I've actually never been to Granite Falls. I have used a lot of the Outdoor Retreat items, but again, I've never been to Granite Falls. Is Outdoor Retreat worth buying? I do like the hairstyle that came with, I do like some of the hairstyles that came with Outdoor Retreat. The braided ponytail that came for female adults, and the hairstyle that came for female children. I think that is so cute. The braided one with the ribbon, I think that is just absolutely adorable, and I do like a lot of the clothing. I also really like the campfire aspect. I love how you can roast marshmallows and you can like sing a song and stuff like that. I think that is really cool. I also like I actually really forgot what I was gonna say. I also really like the kind of like tree stump seats. I think those are just to die for. I think they're so cute. But I think Outdoor Retreat is okay. I'm not much of a camping person. I like to be outdoors, but not really camping. If I go camping, it's in an RV, which I know sounds really pathetic. But I do think it's okay, and it's good because they can go on vacation. Once again, I've never actually been to Granite Falls, so I don't really know what it's like. I've seen other people go on their Let's Plays, but I wasn't really paying much attention. So, yeah. moving on to the expansion pack, Get to Work. You have to buy that. There's no way that you can own The Sims 4 without Get to Work. It adds so much to the game, including create a sim content, build buy mode objects, so many amazing things that honestly I am so glad that they added into the game. We have the bubble chairs, which I am in love with, and I use them in this house. We have so many cute outfits and clothing pieces and hairstyles, and they gave us like this pearl bracelet, which I use on all of my Sims, and I just think that Get to Work is absolutely amazing. I've actually only played the doctor career, but I really like it, and I think it's so much fun. And I think it's definitely worth the money because it's not too expensive. It really isn't, and it's, again, for sure in my opinion, worth the money. And I love it. I really do. It's just so amazing. So next I'm going to be moving on to stuff packs. So we have luxury party stuff, which I am not a huge fan of. I think that personally, I don't really like the makeup. I think that it's like, I don't think anyone would ever wear that makeup to a luxurious party. I feel like people would stare at you like you're absolutely crazy. So I don't really know why the makeup looks like that, but I do like a lot of the dresses, and I hate everything that came with that stuff pack for the men. And I hate to say hate, but honestly I don't like it whatsoever. And also, I just want to tell you guys, keep in mind that this is my opinion. You do not have to agree with me whatsoever. And also, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but if you do not want to listen to me commentate this whole thing, I totally understand. This video is about 30 minutes long, and I will be talking the whole entire time. So if you want, you can just go ahead and mute me, and you can listen to some music. I will actually have some background music, but if you don't want to listen to me whatsoever, that's totally fine, and you can mute me and just watch me build the house. So again, I do like a lot of the dresses that came with luxury party stuff, and I love the oh no, I shouldn't say. I really like the sandals that came with it. I just wish that the little band thing wasn't gold. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you may not, but if you do, then shout out to you because you're just absolutely amazing. So now moving to patio stuff. This is a stuff pack that you need to buy, especially if you're into building, because it came with a lot of good objects. Well, I wouldn't say it came with a lot, because it only really came with, you know, like a love seat, a couch, and some chairs. But I think it's really fun. I think they're really good to have, and honestly, I use them in every house now, and I always use the hot tub. It's just, I'm so glad that we got the hot tub because I love the fact that they can watch TV while they're in the hot tub. I think that's the coolest thing ever, so they can be like chillaxing while they're like watching TV and getting their fun up. I just think it's so awesome. I also forgot to mention that I love the multitasking aspect of The Sims 4. That is the best thing ever. It is honestly my favorite part. I think it's so amazing how they can like take a poop and drink some milk. I don't know, I think it's really cool. So yeah, so I really like patio stuff because, again, the hot tub just adds a lot to your game, I guess you could say, because it gives them something extra that they can do. So in my opinion, I think it's worth the money because it also came with a adorable crop top, and I basically use it on my Sims all of the time. Like, I can't say time that I haven't used it on my Sim for either their their sleepwear, their athletic wear, or their everyday wear. I'm honestly in love with that crop top. It is the cutest thing ever, so I kind of think it's worth it just for the crop top. Just kidding, no, but I definitely think it's worth it, and it also comes with new swimsuits, so I like it. So now for the new game pack, which was released on the day that I'm recording this commentary. So, Spa Day. I am in love with it. I'm really upset that I built this house before Spa Day was released because there were a lot of things that I would have liked to use in this house, and if I do play in this house for my current household, I will for sure be changing things up and adding some of the new Spa Day things into this home. I just really wish that I had built this house afterwards. So honestly, if you do not have spa day, you need to get it. It is worth the $20 because it comes with so many cute clothes, and I'm a pretty lazy person, so the clothing that it came with like is stuff that I wear on a daily basis because I am again pretty lazy. So I just thought that it was so cool and I love it. It comes with this really cute slouchy like sweatshirt. I'm just like, oh my god, I love it. It's just goals. So if you don't have it, I for sure recommend that you buy it. And also it came with this tile flooring, which I'm really upset because I love it. So there's this app called House, Houzz, and I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it, and it gives you great ideas for exterior and interior design, and I absolutely love it. And so there's a bathroom that I really wanted to recreate, but I couldn't because I didn't have the tiles, and then we got them and I was like, wow, okay, that's awesome. So again, if you do not have spa day, I totally recommend that you purchase it. It comes with a really cute braid hairstyle. I actually have not watched any reviews on it or anything like that, or like overviews I guess you could say, and I have not experienced the actual spa part of it. I've just looked at the build buy mode objects and created some items, so I have not like used the sauna or whatever it's called and things like that, or done yoga. So that's basically my opinion on all of the stuff packs, expansion pack and game packs. So I definitely think that The Sims 4 is a fun game. I think that it can get boring really quickly, so for sure having Get to Work I think is a lot of fun because that way you're pretty much always busy with your Sims. So I think that again, Get to Work, just the careers are really fun to do. So now I guess I can go ahead and talk about the house since I've gotten that out of the way. So right now I'm trying to fix this roof, which took me forever to fix, and I'm working on the downstairs floor plan. I'm about to add in the stairs. There they go. So a lot of this had to be edited out because it was again 8 hours long, and the exterior took me 5 hours and the interior took me about 3 hours. So it was a really long build. I've actually never spent this long on a build before. I just really wanted to make it good because I knew that I was going to be putting this on YouTube, and this was going to be my first ever Sims 4 speed build. So I had a really hard time getting that roof to go away, and I couldn't unless I like dragged all the walls out, and I can't really explain this because it's kind of hard to explain. But if you have a roof inside your house, just go to the create a room tool and drag it out, just create a little square, and then you just want to like drag out those walls to kind of like fill in the space. I can't really explain it. It's really hard to explain. But yeah, so as you guys can see, the floor plan just basically popped right there because again, it took me a really long time to figure out the floor plan. And I also spent did I really say 3 hours? No. I also spent about an hour figuring out the downstairs color scheme. Honestly, I could not figure it out. It took me forever. And no, it was not an hour straight. I for sure took a break, but I took a break just to like go play my current household or something like that, but it took me so long to actually figure out what color I wanted it to be. I changed it, then I changed it back, then I like did something totally different. So it took me a while, so I for sure had to edit that part out, but I finally got it in the end, and it ends up being blue and yellow. So again, I don't really know what I was gonna say, but right now I'm putting in the wall coverings for the bathrooms. All the bathrooms are the same. Yes, I'm really sorry, but I seriously cannot make every bathroom different. I would be so irritated because I already hate doing bathrooms. They are so annoying because like they bother me. So trying to make every bathroom different and unique would irritate the living poop out of me, so I could not do it whatsoever. I couldn't. I couldn't do it. So yeah, so right now I'm putting in some bricking to make like accents, and I think that, I don't know, I love the bricking that came with the Sims 4 and things like that. So right here I'm starting to work on the color scheme, and as you guys can see, I'm using Steph's idea of putting a wall out. Honestly, Steph is so amazing, and she's so like clever. Like I would have never thought to put a wall like outside of the house to figure out what colors I wanted to use. And she did that in The Sims 3, and yeah, she's just shout out to Steph, you know, she's just awesome. So yeah, so I finally figured out the color scheme, and I'm just working with that right now. I'm trying to think what I was trying to say, because I know I was trying to say something, but I forgot. Yeah, I seriously can't remember. So now I'm working on this bedroom down here, which you can use this bedroom for whatever. I honestly made a lot of the rooms really feminine, and I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that whatsoever. So I actually really like what I did to this room. I made it an accent wall, and it's not a crazy color. It's black and white stripes. So I thought that was really cool because I'd never done that in The Sims 4, and I'd actually never seen it. I'm sure someone's done it before, but I personally hadn't seen it. Oh. That was really weird. So yeah, so this house will be up on the gallery, and my origin ID will be listed down below in the description. And yes, it is Donut Queen 7, and let's just talk about this for a minute. This was before I knew that I was going to have a YouTube, and when I knew that I was going to be like really into it or whatever. And yeah, and I just haven't changed it. And I also am considering changing my YouTube channel name because I want to do something different. I'm just not really liking X Simmer X. It's just not creative or original whatsoever. And I find myself to be a pretty creative and original person. Well, I don't really know if I'm original, but I find myself pretty creative, so I definitely want to change my YouTube name, my YouTube channel name. So now I'm starting on the interior. Also, I have a Symboler, and what I do is, well, I haven't really started yet. I've only posted one thing, and it basically explains what my Symboler is going to be about. You do not have to follow me on Tumblr whatsoever. I will link it down below in the description, but I'm not asking you to follow me. It's actually for my own personal use. I just really like doing it to kind of occupy my time. So what it's going to be is it's basically just going to be me posting pictures of some of the houses that I might be working on, or like posting stories about my Sims and stuff like that, or like doing little updates on my current household. And I'm really excited to get started on that. I've kind of been slacking, but I will definitely like start doing that a lot more. And again, you do not have to follow me. It's just, again, for my personal use. So there are the bubble chairs that I was talking about that came with Get to Work. I am in love with them. And I also used not outdoor cheap, patio stuff. I use the patio stuff chairs. So right here I am actually doing a gallery wall as Steph did in her most recent build, which is Industrial Palms, I think it's called. And I thought that idea was absolutely amazing, and I loved it. I actually didn't use any shelves in that gallery wall, but I will be doing another one, and I actually decided to incorporate mirrors in mine, and I've never seen anyone do that. Again, I'm sure someone has, but I haven't seen it. So I thought that was really cool, and I think the mirrors added a really nice touch. So right now I'm moving over to the family room, and I am just doing some random stuff. I just want to apologize real quickly. I am not good at interiors. I am so sorry. I can't do them. I'm awful at it, and I need a lot of work. Like floor plans and everything. It's awful. It's sad. So yeah, I was gonna try to fit a desk back there, but it did not work whatsoever. So I decided to put an easel because a lot of my Sims in my current household actually like to paint. So I figured, what the heck, why not do so? I will also be filming a current household pretty soon because I am in love with my current household and I've accomplished a lot with them. And I want to do it before one of my main Sims die because honestly I have achieved so much with her and I'm pretty proud. So now I'm moving over to the kitchen, and I'm awful at kitchens. I cannot figure out what to do, like the plan for it, like how to like set it up or whatever. I couldn't figure it out, so I was messing with it for a really long time. I had to edit so much of this out. Seriously, it took me a good like 50 minutes just to figure out what I was doing with the kitchen. I just couldn't do it, but I was really excited because I finally really got to use these industrial counters. I've actually like never really used them, so that was pretty exciting for me. So I'm just trying to put these counters together. And yeah, so for this house you will need the unlocking cheat. I will hopefully remember to list it down below in the description, like the cheat that unlocks the work items that are locked that you have to unlock. And you will also need bb.moveobjects on because I used that a lot in this build. As you guys can probably see, I'm using it right now actually. So right here I was going to try to add a door, but they don't have any doors that are single spaced, but that are like medium, like wall length, I guess you could say. So like no door actually worked because I thought it would be pretty cool to have a door in the kitchen, but that didn't really work. So now I'm just adding some cabinets in, and that's actually a half wall that the cabinets are on. Like the wall that the fridge is on, that is a half wall. I'm just putting some lights under the cabinets. I think that is a really cool touch. So once again, the kitchen was really hard for me. I just really couldn't figure it out, and I realized that the wall that the stove is on, I feel like that should have been the brick, and I think it would have made it look a lot better, because for some reason that wall just seems so bland to me, and I really couldn't figure it out. And it's because I feel like that it should have been the brick. I think that would have looked a lot better. So yeah, so I'm just adding in some appliances and some details, and a few things are gonna change, so just you can just wait for that, I guess. So I'm still trying to figure out if there's anything that I need to say. I can't. I don't know if there's anything that I needed to say. I'm trying to think. I just can't think. Oh, if you would like to edit this house and like make it your own or whatever, like maybe change the color scheme and refurnish it or do whatever, that's totally fine. But if you're going to re-upload it to the gallery, please make sure that you give me credit and that it is like it says that it was created by me, because honestly it's not like it's just the fact that I spent a really long time on this house, and for someone to just claim it as their own would be awful. I don't think anyone will, but I have been hearing a lot about people stealing stuff off the gallery, and that is why I have nothing on my gallery really. I'm so afraid that someone's gonna steal it, because in The Sims 3 someone actually did take a few of my houses and re-upload them, and it just kind of frustrated me because I spent a lot of time on my houses, and for someone just to recreate them and claim them as their own is really frustrating. So if you're going to do that, then please make sure that you give me credit, and I'd actually prefer if you didn't like re-upload it. Like, I don't care if you want to like redo it or whatever and make it like your own and make it fit your family, that's totally fine, but I just would prefer if you don't like re-upload it at all. But if you do, just please give me credit. I also want to apologize if I'm all over in this if I'm all over the place in this video. I have not filmed in a really long time. This is actually my first ever speed build. I've never commentated a speed build. I've done time-lapse videos, but I've never done a speed build, so it's a long time to talk. So yeah. So I'm just adding in another desk to the office, and I'm going to be putting in this yellow like side table right here, and I'm going to just put on a few picture frames and some books. So I honestly love the decorations that came with the base game. The base game was actually pretty good because we did get a lot of stuff, honestly. So yeah, so this house is 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and I'm working on one of the bathrooms right now, which is the main bathroom, which it does have a shower in it, because I know my Sims need like at least 10 showers. No joke, not really, but you know. So yeah, so I just wanted to say, I think I already mentioned this, but a lot of the rooms are really feminine, and I didn't mean to do that whatsoever. Seriously, like this room wasn't supposed to be feminine. It just kind of turned out because I put like a gallery wall in here, and yeah. And also I want to apologize for some of my pronunciation. I know I sometimes pronounce things wrong, and honestly it's like whenever I'm recording and I feel like I'm under pressure or something, I always pronounce things wrong. But if I'm just like talking to myself, yes, I do that, I'm crazy, just kidding, but if I'm like talking to myself or something, I don't have a problem pronouncing it. So again, I'm sorry if I like say something and it sounds kind of weird. I just feel like I don't know. So yeah, so I really liked what I did to this bedroom. It's kind of like a studio, not really, but it has like a half wall, and the bed's like basically in the middle of the room. So I don't think I could actually be in this room because I do not like how close the bed is to that wall. If you guys can see that, it bothers me so much. Honestly, I don't like it. So right now I'm adding in a desk and a computer. But back to what I was saying about that bed, it's really close to the wall and it irritates the living poop out of me. But I just wanted to do something different instead of having the bed against like one of the bedroom walls. I just thought it was really cool to have it in the middle of the room. So here I'm creating another gallery wall, and I'm adding in a mirror, which again, as I told you guys, I like to do for my gallery walls. I also really like the sizing up tool in The Sims 4. I think that is really cool. I just wish that we could size things down. I think that it's kind of stupid that we can only size things down if we've sized them up. Like, honestly, if we could size things down, that would be awesome. Like, make things smaller than they originally are. I think that would be so cool. So yeah, so when I was going from top to bottom, I was making sure that none of my objects are getting deleted, because if you guys don't know, whenever you sometimes repaint something in The Sims 4 and you already have decorative objects, they get deleted, and it's one of the most annoying things ever. So that's why I actually like to paint all the rooms first, so I don't have to worry about that. I really prefer to not have to paint all the rooms first, but if I don't, then stuff gets deleted and it just irritates the living poop out of me. So right now I'm working on the boys' bedroom, I guess you could call it. So I don't really know why I put these arrows on the walls. Please don't ask me, because I can't answer that. I really don't know. I just need something to fill that space in. So as I said, a lot of the rooms are really girly. I seriously didn't even mean to do that. I feel like I'm talking really fast. Didn't mean to do that, so I'm really sorry about that. And if you would like to, you can totally change that up. So I will also be putting in the description my email address. So if you guys would like to email me a picture of a house that you'd like me to build, I would love that. Now, I can't promise you that it will be done in a certain amount of time, because honestly, it took me again 8 hours to build this house, which was talking too fast, which was over a course of a few. Which was like over a few days. It wasn't, of course, in one day. So it took me a while to build this house. So again, if I'm building a house that's requested by someone else, I'm going to try to make it even like 10 times better. So it's going to take me like 10 times longer. Not really, but it will take me a little bit longer. So just please keep that in mind. And yeah, if you do request a house, you do not have to request a house whatsoever. So now moving on to basically the kids' room. None of these rooms, actually, I was building this for my current household, I guess you could say, and none of the rooms are actually, like, based on my current household. It's kind of weird, and I probably wouldn't redo it because I'm a pretty lazy person, and actually, if I'm, like, I wasn't really specifically building this for my current household. I was just like, oh, it'd be kind of cool for my current house to live in it. I never play in the houses that I build. If I build a house, I will not play in it unless I'm building it, like, specifically for my household. And it sounds kind of weird, but like, I probably will never play in this house, really. I know it sounds kind of crazy. I spent so much time on it. I'm not going to play in it, but hopefully you guys will like it enough to play in it. I think that would be so cool. And if you guys would like send me pictures on Twitter or something like that of your Sims playing in this household, I would like literally cry tears of joy. I think that would be so awesome. And if you guys ever do a current household and your Sims live in this house, please just like tell me about it. I will for sure watch it. Like, I will thumbs that up, favor that video. I will be so happy. So now I'm moving on to the last bedroom that we're going to be furnishing, and of course it is pretty girly. So after this, I'm going to be moving on to the outside of the house, like the exterior decorating and things like that, and then I'm going to move into some screenshots. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'm really excited to be back on YouTube. And again, if you guys want to know where I have been and why I haven't been uploading and things like that, please check out my update video. I think it explains quite a bit, and I just want you guys to know that I'm not just like appearing out of nowhere once again and then I'm going to like leave again. Please just check out that video, because again, it explains a lot. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'm really excited to be back. And also, if you guys have any ideas of a new YouTube channel name that incorporates my name is Amanda, by the way, Amanda, just in case you didn't know, and it can be kind of shortened, so if you want to like use like Mandy or like Manda, something like that. If you guys have any ideas for a really good YouTube channel name that's original, I will seriously take some requests, because like I kind of want something different and not just like X or X. Like if I can't like make a new one, that's totally fine, but I would really like to have something original. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.